It was a bright, sunny morning when Baby Bunny received the exciting news. His school was hosting a talent show. The announcement was all the other students could talk about. Posters with colorful lettering were pinned up in the hallways, and everyone was buzzing with excitement. Baby Bunny's ears perked up as he thought about the show, but soon after, his enthusiasm turned into nervousness. What will I perform? He thought to himself. And what if I mess up in front of everyone? Baby Bunny had never performed in front of a large audience before, and the idea of standing on stage made his stomach flutter with anxiety. He knew his friends, Kavi the squirrel, Tano the turtle, and Hira the rabbit, would also be participating, but that didn't calm his nerves. In fact, knowing that his friends would be there made him even more worried. What if they saw him make a mistake? What if everyone laughed at him? The thought of all those eyes watching him made Baby Bunny feel small and uncertain. For days, Baby Bunny tried to think of a talent he could showcase. He loved to dance, but dancing on stage was a whole different story. He worried that his paws would stumble, or he'd forget the steps halfway through the performance. Maybe he could sing a song, but what if his voice cracked? The more Baby Bunny thought about it, the more anxious he became. Every time he imagined himself on stage, he could feel his heart race and his paws sweat. At school, his friends talked excitedly about the show, but Baby Bunny stayed quiet, feeling too nervous to share his thoughts. One day, during recess, Kavi asked him, "Baby Bunny, what are you going to do for the talent show?" "I'm thinking of playing the flute." Kavi's fluffy tail swished as he spoke, clearly excited about his performance. Baby Bunny hesitated before answering. "I'm not sure yet," he admitted, his voice soft. "I'm kind of nervous about the whole thing." Kavi's eyes widened. "You're nervous? But you're such a great dancer, Baby Bunny. You'll be amazing." "I don't know," Baby Bunny replied, looking down at his feet. "What if I mess up?" Kavi smiled reassuringly. "I get nervous too, you know. Everyone does. But it's going to be fun. We're all in it together." Despite Kavi's kind words, Baby Bunny still couldn't shake his fear. As the talent show drew closer, he found himself becoming more and more worried. He was so afraid of making a mistake in front of everyone that he even considered backing out of the show altogether. The day before the talent show, the students gathered in the auditorium for one final rehearsal. Baby Bunny, Kavi, Tano, and Hira sat together in a small group, talking about their performances. Tano, who was usually quiet and calm, spoke up first. "I'm playing a drum solo," he said, his head low, "but I'm really nervous about it. I'm afraid I'll lose the beat." Hira, who had always been a confident bunny, surprised the group when she admitted her own worries. "I'm performing a magic trick," she said, fiddling with her ears. "But what if it doesn't work? What if everyone sees how I did it?" Baby Bunny's ears twitched with surprise. He hadn't expected his friends to feel nervous too. "You're all worried?" he asked, feeling a little less alone in his anxiety. Kavi nodded. "Of course. But that's why we're practicing together. We'll support each other." Tano looked around at his friends. "Maybe we could help each other through our fears," he suggested. "I'll help you with your magic trick, Hira, and you can help me with my drum solo. We can make sure everyone feels confident." The group agreed. Together, they would help each other practice and give each other the encouragement they needed to overcome their stage fright. That afternoon, the four friends gathered in the school gymnasium to practice their acts. Baby Bunny decided to try dancing. But his nerves kept creeping in. Every time he started his routine, he stumbled or forgot their steps. He grew frustrated, feeling like he would never get it right. Seeing his struggle, Kavi hopped over to him. "Baby bunny, you're doing great. Just remember to have fun. No one's expecting perfection. We're all going to make mistakes. But what if I mess up on stage?" Baby Bunny asked, his ears drooping. "If you make a mistake, we'll be there to cheer you on." Kavi replied with a smile. "Besides, the most important thing is to enjoy yourself. Everyone is here to have fun, not to judge." Hira chimed in from across the room. "That's right. We're all in this together. And even if things don't go exactly as planned, it's not the end of the world." Baby Bunny took a deep breath. His friend's words helped him feel a little more at ease, and he decided to give his dance one more try. This time, he focused on enjoying their movement, letting go of the fear of messing up. As he danced, he felt lighter and freer. By the end of the routine, he was smiling, and so were his friends. Tano, who had been practicing his drum solo, also struggled with his timing at first. But with encouragement from the group, he slowly gained confidence, and soon his rhythm was strong and steady. Hira perfected her magic trick with the help of Baby Bunny, who pretended to be her audience, clapping and cheering her on after every successful attempt. The more they practiced together, the more their confidence grew. They knew they were ready for the talent show, not because they were perfect, but because they had each other's support. The day of the talent show arrived, and the school was buzzing with excitement. The auditorium was filled with students, teachers, and parents, all eagerly awaiting the performances. Backstage, Baby Bunny and his friends gathered, their hearts pounding with both excitement and nerves. Baby Bunny peeked out from behind the curtain, looking at the sea of faces in the audience. His paws felt sweaty again, and the nervous feeling returned. But then he looked at his friends, Kavi, Tano, and Hira, who were all smiling at him, ready to take on the stage with him. "We've got this," Kavi whispered, giving Baby Bunny a reassuring pat on the back. The talent show began, and one by one, the students performed their acts. There were singers, musicians, dancers, and magicians, each showcasing their unique talents. When it was finally Baby Bunny's turn, his heart raced. He took a deep breath, remembering the support his friends had given him. As the music began to play, Baby Bunny stepped onto the stage. The bright lights shone down on him, and for a moment, he felt the familiar wave of nerves. But then he remembered Kavi's words, "Have fun. We'll be here to cheer you on." With that thought in mind, Baby Bunny started to dance. At first, his movements were a little stiff, but as he continued, he let the music guide him. He twirled and hopped, feeling the rhythm in his paws. Soon, the nerves melted away, and he was completely immersed in the joy of dancing. The audience clapped along with the beat, and Baby Bunny's confidence grew with every step. He smiled, knowing that his friends were watching from backstage, cheering him on. By the time he finished his routine, the audience erupted into applause, and Baby Bunny felt a sense of pride he had never experienced before. After Baby Bunny's performance, it was time for Kavi, Tano, and Hira to take the stage. Kavi played his flute beautifully, hitting every note with precision, while Tano's drum solo was steady and powerful. Hira's magic trick amazed the audience as she pulled a colorful bouquet of flowers from an empty hat. Each performance was met with loud cheers and applause, and Baby Bunny clapped the hardest for his friends. When the show came to an end, all the students gathered on stage to take a final bow. As they stood together, hand in hand, Baby Bunny realized something important. The talent show wasn't about being perfect. It was about having the courage to share your talent, no matter how nervous you felt. And most importantly, it was about supporting each other. Backstage, Baby Bunny and his friends celebrated their performances. "We did it!" Hira exclaimed, her eyes shining with excitement. "I can't believe how much fun that was." "I'm so proud of all of us," Tano said with a smile. "We faced our fears and performed in front of everyone." Kavi nodded. "And we couldn't have done it without each other. Having friends by your side makes all the difference." Baby Bunny felt a warmth in his heart. He realized that even though he had been nervous, the support of his friends had given him the confidence to perform. He was proud of himself, and even prouder of his friends for facing their fears together. As the talent show ended and everyone went home, Baby Bunny reflected on what he had learned. He understood now that everyone gets nervous, even those who seem confident on the outside. But with the support of friends and the courage to try, you can overcome your fears and shine.